What's up, my dudes? How's it going today? Dakblake here. Today, we're looking at a new Mascot Horror game. That's right. This is called Finding Frankie. And look at him. He's adorable, right? Right? The big eyes, the sharp teeth. It's adorable. I always find like the craziest monsters adorable. I think it's because we always end up modding them to be friendly eventually. So I see the future, you know? But this looks exciting. You guys were telling me about this, and it's apparently like a mascot horror game that takes place in like a trampoline park. Everything looks crazy. It's also like parkour based. So without further ado, let's just watch this. We're gonna break it down, see if we can find any secrets. You know me, your boy dakblake. I'm always finding little secrets in the background. So let's see. All right, it has just begun. And oh yeah, there we go. It's like, this doesn't feel like the vibe normally. Oh wow. Oh wait. Okay, I've already seen stuff in the background here. Contestant. Okay. 4. Oh, wow. This looks so cool. I mean, the detail. Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh, there's so much to talk about already just from this, like, beginning part. Okay. Oh.
Who seem to be 3 of the 4 unfortunate contestants chosen to participate in the company's last game show before bankruptcy. With over 3 stories of action-packed parkour obstacle courses,
what?
This is going to be a game show you won't never forget.
This looks so good.
The other contestants have mysteriously died. Not sure how that happened, but
yeah, not sure. Oh wait, then you win, right? If you're the only contestant?
the contestant seems to still be on the premises and potentially alive.
Oh wait, oh. Oh wow. There's so many like mini games and puzzles. The just vast expanse of the world looks crazy. Ooh. Oh my gosh! And the parkour element, it separates it from like every other Mascot Horror game. Who's that? Oh, it's the same guy. Wow. Okay, so to start, this thing is amazing. I think the #1 critique about Mascot Horror games is that they're empty. It feels like a lot of new Mascot Horror games are like, we are in a toy factory or a kindergarten. This one, it separates it. It feels like it's the same kind of like idea, but like in a way different way. Like a trampoline parkour park, and also you're a contestant. It's kind of like a Willy Wonka experience. There's 4 people that got chosen to what, win the park? What is this? So he said, what is it? You're of 4 contestants, but then 3 have already died. I don't know how you haven't won by then. Is that like Squid Game moment, you know? Like, I'm the last one alive, I win. But it looks like there's way more contestants than normal. So it says, congrats, everyone else died instantly. You're on your own? What? Oh, I can already imagine like the start of the game is you're gonna be standing with all these people and it'll be like, you've been randomly chosen. And then everybody else explodes and it goes, congrats, everyone else died instantly. You're on your own. Oh man, this is gonna be so cool. This one says, oh, I thought it said, don't forget your chili. It says, don't forget your child. But what about my chili? Don't forget about my chili. Okay, so it continues forward. It kind of reminds me of like, what is that one game? Like, oh man, I'm forgetting it. Fall Guys. It's almost a little bit like Fall Guys in the sense of like, there's these like really physical puzzles where you have to go through them. A trampoline park, I don't know why anybody didn't think of this sooner. That's really cool. And honestly, there's not a lot of parkour games. This is gonna be like a really cool addition. So we have Frankie's Parkour Palace here, which is like the big trampoline portion here. We have Frankie himself just posing. He looks great. He kind of has like that Cuphead style here. I want to slowly go through and see if we can see stuff. This looks amazing. I'm getting, and I know I'm like comparing a lot, but I'm getting kind of like the vibe of like Security Breach, you know, where you get like that vast expanse of like this is a crazy large building slash facility, and we do not know what is around every corner. So this is, I guess the same character, right? It's all Frankie, right? Is there other characters? I guess there's this guy. Oh, wow. Oh, you know, I think we should watch every video from this channel to see if we can get some clues. I think I saw a thumbnail with that. We'll do that like right after we break this down. But then we have like the cool cartoon version of him here talking about how the contestants were chosen. Hold on, let's read this. So Frankie's Parkour Palace, world's largest indoor trampoline park. It has all of the areas that we see, and we are here, and this is a giant building, and it is so small on the map. So we have the entrance plaza, main lobby, parkour room 1. Learn about connections with Henry. I think Henry Hotline was that guy that we just saw. We have Frankie's Flash Flood Beach, parkour room 2 lobby, elevator split, hiding Henry, or finding Frankie. Oh, we got the trampoline park. It says finding Frankie out of service. And then Hexa Havoc, also out of service. And then another parkour room, and then Hayden Henry. Whoa. And also, there's like employee areas, public areas. We're gonna have to like break through into the employee area. I'm sure it's gonna look so sad and dreary in the back. Hold on, this kind of looks familiar. This is what we run on later. And then I think there's another just puzzle area. There's probably gonna be like 3 or 4 puzzles where we have to get certain things in order to like clear it. And then, is that us? Hold on, I'm gonna listen one more time just to see what they were saying. So it says, so if we're seeing another person of ourselves there, that's another contestant, right? Or is that us in the third person view? And then the fact that you just meet your new friend here. Whew. All right, so we got some new characters. This is, oh, so that's Henry Hotline. This is Frankie, and this is Deputy Duck. Quack. And so I guess that's the whole crew. It says meet the crew. Wow, there's already like a pretty expansive like cast of characters here. So hold on, let's kind of read between the lines here. We have Frankie's Fruit Flakes that I guess you had to win. One of the boxes would say you were a contestant, it looks like, right? So if you bought one of these things, you could be one of the 4. It's kind of like the Willy Wonka experience, right? And then I think we're at home. It just cuts to you literally being at home. They got dishes in the sink. We're like, please let me win this. It also does kind of like find those parallels with like Squid Game. You're like, I could win an amusement park, but it's kind of deadly. Now that I think about it, it's like Willy Wonka Squid Games. Crazy. Yeah, and I think right here we literally open the box. Oh, wow. So it says dress yourselves. They explain that you have to put this on in order to disguise yourself and mask your voice so that you can't cheat. You can't do things. You're going to get disqualified. So how would you even cheat though? Like if you're a contestant here, what would talking do? Or what would even seeing somebody do to change how you win? I guess you could intimidate them, right? Be like, I'm gonna punch you, right? I guess it kind of makes sense. But then is that like another guy or us? I'm so confused to the like 4 contestant thing. Cause see, it goes forward and says that like the authorities have discovered 3 dead bodies, blah, 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 blah. You have like this Deputy Duck. You start going around trying to figure everything out. I think you even have like a flashlight. For a second, you see it, right? So hold on. Right there, you see his hand go away? So he runs forward. And then, yeah, he has like flashlights. You have all this parkouring skills. Are we gonna have to discover stuff and solve it ourselves? But it doesn't make sense because like right here, there's already 4 people. And then there's another 2 people. And then there's another 2 people. How many contestants are there? Is it just like this company was filing for bankruptcy and was just like, no one's gonna win? They just became evil. Oh no, this is scary too, because over on here in the corner, it says Frankie doesn't like cheaters, and it's a parkour area. What if you like tried to skip part of the parkour area? You're like, oh, I could just jump all the way and skip half of it. Frankie comes out, he's like, no, you can't do that. But what if that's what you have to do though? Like almost like Baldi's Basics, like you're forced to almost make a mistake because you have to like skip an area or else you lose. Frankie doesn't want you to win. The vast expanse of how big this building is so cool. You know what would be really cool as well? There was like a rock climbing part. It feels like the parkour trampoline would pair really well with like rock climbing for some reason. Wow, look at that. Frankie's Frosted Peak. I mean, this is kind of the closest to that right? You have to climb all the way up this thing. If you fall, you're dead. There are no safety things. There are no like ways to stop you from falling off. Maybe this is why the company's gone bankrupt. Oh my gosh, and I just realized they also have just like punching things here. Like boom, you just fall off. Wow. Look at that giant window too. You could even see trees outside. This is gonna be so cool to kind of like even explore with mods, you know, just fly like a camera around and just look at everything. I'm really excited for this. What's crazy is that some of the things look really new, but then you have like things like this, which look kind of like destroyed, right? I mean, this feels just like a back area just made out of just like scrap wood and stuff and vents. Is this even part of it? Or is this just like its own little parkour area? Oh, it says it's closed for renovations. Oh, okay. So they were trying to build something here. What seems like a common factor are these little like power boxes that I'm seeing all over the place. Like I see another one here. It looks like maybe we're trying to like just click a bunch of objectives. Oh, and there we go. We're watching this at a slower speed. It feels like I can see so many other things. Frankie's gonna be literally chasing you as you do parkour. I already fear for myself. I know I'm gonna run through, like find a like one gate, and then I'm gonna be like trying to like climb it. I can't. I was supposed to jump earlier. Oh man, this is gonna be so cool. Oh wow. And then right here, they cut it, but you jump into a slide. You have to jump between little trampoline pads here, or I guess it's kind of just like grip pads, right? Oh yeah, it is. Wow, this system is crazy. And then I think this was that area that we saw earlier when we were reading off the sign. This is just kind of in it. This is what I was talking about. So as we go forward, it just keeps cutting back to like what is it? Very similar areas. I'm sure they don't want to spoil pretty much everything. You know, like if you're doing a trailer for your game, you're not like, here's this area, this area, this area, this area, all the secrets. There you go, all in the trailer, right? So this one's probably only picking like 2 or 3 areas that is like, hey, here's a little sneak peek. Oh man, that is a crazy character. It is not just like your typical like I'm a monster and I'm standing there. It has like volume, kind of like Mommy Longlegs, and uniqueness in the sense of how he moves. Look at that. Also, it pairs really well with kind of like the parkour trampoline thing where he could probably like climb and jump, bounce. And then there's this guy. Oh, wow. So it says 1 contestant. So is it just talking about us? Hold on.
Contestant seems to still be on the premises and potentially alive.
Yeah, see, so that's just us. But wait. And then, we're running though. Hold on. So we save a guy. Are we just trying to survive at this point? Oh, and this is the flash flood area. Hold on. Whoa, it's a water park. This place has everything. Oh, we got a lumber yard here. We gotta avoid things. Back to the duck area, back to the flood area. Oh, wow. And this is like one of the coolest things that I was really looking, and I was like, okay, this has distinguished it from a lot of other Mascot Horror games. Look at this gameplay to be able to like bounce on this thing, to then have to like jump to the roof. It says 2 buttons. Press all buttons to complete. What? Wow. And then you have to avoid a creature that could be like 20 feet tall. Well, that's gonna be so hard. Oh, and there we go. And then we got the ending here, which is just like some hand. Oh yeah, that is so cool. And also, how many times can I say that is so cool? I'm excited. Okay, so I think there's shorts as well we can look at to kind of get, you know, a little bit more of the background here. Let's maybe start from the first one, right? Okay, so we're making a terrifying parkour horror game. Let's see.
If you're watching this video,
welcome.
it's your lucky day. You've been chosen by yours truly for the adventure of a lifetime.
Wow, so I wonder how long ago this is. It feels like it's all put together already.
I personally selected 4 of my amazing cereal boxes to hide secret
Yeah, it is like the Willy Wonka thing, right?
to find.
Okay.
Prepare yourself for the most extravagant.
Okay, so this is kind of like the same footage too, though. Oh, that's a new one. Okay. All right, let's watch the next one now. The strangest feature in our game, it says. Okay. What is this? That's actually really detailed. I like that. He's like putting... Oh. Ooh, that's so cool. Those little details, they really add up. I like that. Okay, so let's watch the next one. Okay.
I wanted to cure my fear by creating one.
Cure your fear of horror games, all right.
Supplies and started planning. All the best scary games have some things in common.
Yep.
Creepy places and intense moments.
That is
Plus,
true.
they have some awesome characters. Here is the enemy I'll program into the game. Before I add the enemy, I'll need to make a scary area.
Oh man, my humor is so everything is making me laugh. No.
Now that we have a scary area, we can add the enemy. I'll call him Henry Hotline. Now we can test and find out if this actually fixes my fear of horror.
You know, we got a
games.
lot actually visually shown there. He actually showed a lot of background in that one. Man, this is like, it's crazy because it feels very like indie, you know, like very small the development team making this like what seems like a massive game. And what's crazy is that Poppy Playtime started with that. You know, it was a very small indie team and then it grew and now it's like this massive company almost. All right, so then what is this? So this shows off a little bit more. Oh, okay, that was the reveal. That is crazy. So he just like comes down kind of like Boxy Boo, almost like a Jack in the Box, right? And then just like explodes out. All right, and then this one, what is this? Oh, it's really gameplay. Okay, what do we got? Okay. Oh man, the vibes of just the music and everything. Oh. Okay, well, I think that jump scare could be worked on a little bit, but I think this was like an early concept. I feel like it's all cool except for like you immediately get jump scared. He walks up, he's like, hey, how's it going? Yeah, I think that was the earliest video. And wow, I think that's it. That is crazy. There's only 2 videos on the channel, and I think it's gonna be a really cool game. I mean, right there, that's the image I like to see. If that's us, we're staring right at the camera like, haha, can't touch me. But yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it there. I'm hyped. Are you guys? You know, maybe you're not. Maybe you're like, I don't like this at all. I don't know. Tell me down in the comments. I want to read them. So hopefully, at least if anything, I made you smile. Because that's all I want to do every single day. If you're feeling bad, you can look at your boy dakblake. We can play some games together, and I can cheer you up once more. Subscribe today with your elbow. I feel like we've done that before, but that is very difficult, and I'm sure it's very, very hard. And people didn't probably even do it. But hey, if you do, or if you're already subscribed, you know, welcome to the Dak Pack, and thanks for staying in the Dak Pack. As we go towards 3 million subscribers, I thank God every day that I'm able to do things like this, and I hope to make you smile in the next episode, probably coming up right now. I'll see you there. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, peace out, my dudes.